Ain't that much shit, man. They stacking the playoff winners up. I'm fucking have like 12 them bitches.
Oh boy, you should say custom. Hold on.
I just told you, check it,
yeah. Yeah.
But y'all started the game.
Nah, hell no. I'm still sitting in the stream. Hell no.
But what's funny, I don't call him out on it. Penn State sit there and do all that shit with him. When I ask him to his play, where he get his feelings. I'm like, some people I don't give a fuck, but like, I don't trust none of them, bro. Maul, none of that. That was amazing to see how he beat him in this game because I'm 2-0 against him and he coming to Old State. I ain't beat him at Penn State yet, but I mean, when he come to Penn State, when he go to Old State, he can't do all that stemming the routes and all the other shit he do. Yeah, but he just stem all his routes though. Like I can't check that shit. The motherfucker be snapping off on the route. I be beating me. I be having motherfuckers with 87 man and he do somebody. He way behind. He do that. Yeah, they do that shit.
Yeah, tell me what you want, nigga. That shit says it said custom. Yeah, that shit saying custom up there. Like I said, I'm waiting for the shit for it.
Still saying custom.
Yeah, that's it. Then he go check.
He said he called him multiple times in other league.
Yeah, he keep going through all the damn teams, bro. For what? You gonna pick a playbook or what? Cause you keep going through all that, then getting back to the custom and trying to go through it and then trying to play.
Yeah, well, I thought he just check the stream again. I do a team search again. So.
No, I see you pick you tip. No, I'm good.
I wanted to like anything else. When you pick something, push circle, do it still save it.
The time has come to make a move. You want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns.
Shit, come on, look, he just got there, hit a 1-2 goddamn jumpers and make some fucking free throws.
P.I. though.
Yeah, he was there before like a game or two. I don't know what he did recently. He was there like last week, the first 5 games, he had like 17.
Yeah,
Who they playing?
Houston. Shit, number 3 team in the nation. You know that nigga gonna have that team coach goddamn good and shit. It's early in the year, but
who he got?
Shit, you know we never know who the fuck they got. Like everybody just old.
I'm saying what he got.
Oh, shit. Double digits. I don't know. Close to it.
And the Longhorns will take it away first.
Yeah, 34, 37 and a half. They down 3.
So maybe one there.
Probably 2, bro.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
You know, we got average another year. That's all.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. That's caught. It's Brown. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations. Do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Like, why you way over there? Where you going? Straight
You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole.
We might have been seeing him, I just ain't seen him, but like the running back,
that's why they got the
put wear and tear on the defense when he gets to reach outside him.
Making a stone wall on third down. They were banking
but
on
then
the
it's crazy,
yards
so you
after
gotta
the
have
catch,
like
but that went into the
a natty
negative
toughness
column.
and like a
And I'm banking on the ball coming out
awareness.
quick.
Maybe that's
When I'm
why.
a defense and understanding
Then he had
third
another
short,
one like
understand
ball.
they're
You
going
ever
to throw
seen
the ball
something
really
like
quickly, try to make a play.
like ball
The defense
security
knew
running
it,
back?
broke on the
Like
football,
ball security
made a nice
is a
tackle to
bad
force a
running
fourth
back.
down.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense
Nah, I
wanting to
just went through
make
I was
sure
looking-
that everyone's on the same
Yeah,
page
it's
for this
Rammer.
big
It's called
down.
Rammer or some shit. I only seen one running back with it though. I think it's maybe because they might have added it, and only the players that just coming on the game can get it. Like not the
In
older
their own
players.
territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll sneak it and
Short,
try to
let's go to
surge
me.
forward.
Should be line.
How about that
Yeah, he said
defense
put him on
rising
the
up and
tail.
stopping him short on 4th down?
And what a job by this defense early in the game. You want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the game.
Damn, come on, 58.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the
What
backfield.
is he playing though?
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He
Somebody
has
gotta-
such
fuck that
tremendous
Somebody gotta
instincts.
get there,
As
though.
soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
He ain't
He's
even
got
control
great
user.
speed.
That's
He gets you on the
fucking
ground. That's
computer
why
eyes,
he's one of the best
I got a
linebackers in
hell
the
of a-
entire
I
country.
got a hell of a player.
Working the middle of the field, and it's
I'm
complete.
reading that on
And they'll
10,000.
stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
No first down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play. And it sets up now a 4th down situation
Awesome.
where, yes, I'm
How old
going
is
for
he?
it.
So the offense is going to go
How
for
is
it on
he
4th
50?
down.
Oh,
Shoots it
shit.
to the left.
Oh, yeah.
Makes a catch. First down and
That's
maybe a
the
lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the
What's the
chains
under?
on 4th down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th
luckily
down.
we
It
got-
looked like they were
I
all
said,
huddled
yeah,
close to
he
the line of
was
scrimmage,
rational.
looking for something in the quick game, but instead,
Get down, Bizzle.
It's a fumble.
That's it.
Defense trying to take it back. They finally made the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return.
Damn, get down, Bizzle. That's me, though.
That's how you do it. Cause the fumble, scoop it up, try to put it in the end zone. How about the big fella getting down the field? He didn't score, but flipped the field completely and now set this offense up in a position to score some points.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
and I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Right down the middle. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Makes the grab, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. maybe even double team high-low, chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Parker. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that back.
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They're going to ride this running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Lewis wants to pass. Throwing on the run. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field.
Oh, what the fuck, yo?
Right there. They knew this offense was going to try
to be
aggressive.
What are you doing, bro?
Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch.
Oh, he's got some. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Come on, give me a stop.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure.
Oh, no. Let him get rid of it. Let him throw it. Come on.
But just a misfire from this senior.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Shit, D-line. The shit, D.
They get him at the 15. Sends his first run of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Okay.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The short hands, it's by. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Longhorn. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
One more sticking right here.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Oh, damn, you got
you
gotta go to the mid and shit going.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Lewis to throw. Touchdown, Texas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense. You saw it right there.
Bro, you got...
Ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse,
what's up with you, bro?
Worse than last time.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy
fumble, get it. Yes, sir. Good shit, y'all. Who hit him right there?
That looks like
who that was?
Easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the
Let me see the replay.
That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that.
Who was that? Who was that?
That's the second quarter score.
20. That's Owens that did that. Good shit, boy.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Y'all got a halftime?
From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Now he's going to break the pocket.
You beat him to the corner, lose. You can't. You can run.
He'll try turning it on. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You know, this offense knew
that
coming
was
into the
RPO
season
right there.
was
Oh, no.
Oh, they block it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off.
Who Mecklenburg playing, Walt?
Now ready to get behind them.
That's a scrimmage.
Yeah.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turning. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yardage situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball.
Who would they with the Cowboys so bad?
So, I just seen Jeff Haskins and all that coming in. Jamie Thomas.
He makes a catch. Down to the 26-yard line. And this defense is on its heels. The Cornhuskers have it with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
I said, again, ain't this shit that's the rest of the
thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got his man quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They just keep firing.
Oh, yeah, let's go. I knew that was coming down there, nigga. I knew that was coming, nigga. Bro, I read it. I knew that was on the way. That's crazy.
He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Moving out of the pocket.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Parker. Open space at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
This time it's complete. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Okay, break. Down. On third down, he drops the throw. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Huskers will try to convert on fourth down. Under fire. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He leaves it with his back. Takes it the other way. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Longhorns in the hurry up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Lewis wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's going to take off. Looking for room at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the shot.
Oh,
and that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Rebound the ball.
First down for this offense. Lewis to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Longhorns! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the returner will be brought down. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making adjustments. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's fine. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. On the run, deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open the second half on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Finds his man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Oh, they're after him. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh, you ain't hit the nigga. Come on, bro.
Feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's O'Neal. He hurls one deep down the left side. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Firing to the right, complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, come on, man.
Points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, come on.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Steps away to find some room. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Takes a snap, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Henderson. Knocked off his feet.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
You got two. You got two. Let's go. On set.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Parker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
That's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And the Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Quick strike through the air for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
41, Nebraska, 17.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Texas.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still on his feet at the 45. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep shooting.
Guys,
This is bad, bro. Niggas in the comments like, where Boston play? Somebody said they say it's Boston. He said, no, nigga, I'm talking about this Boston I'm watching. It's like 10 people saying that. And then she saying, like, they saying it's bad. I feel you, but it ain't but 5 motherfuckers on the bench. So these 5 said they ain't got to get in sometime.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the
You got to put these. You can't, you can't get her feelings. You can't say what you. I can't say I want to say. She put the 5 up there. Talking about her the 5 and she'll be playing. That shit ain't 5. That's 5 and
In the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get on the
perimeter. Playing the wrong one. They keep 11. These 5 in the game, so them 5 don't shit never. Or none of them 5 need to play. They don't even play basketball. So I'm like, damn, y'all 6'8" that strong, motherfucker. Like this shit ain't gonna work.
3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
This shit over with, boy.
From the gun, wants to pass.
I mean. It's bad, but that's what they got served keep face on their back foot. They make it Jamal Rico and Q to cut him off their team 2 times. He the point guard. That hot nephew, that nigga terrible. Hot so Rico cut him. Hot man, that's my nephew. You ain't gotta keep it around Rico.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and
they get beat 25-4 last, bro. He last, bro. He keep clearing the score.
First thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can
Who they playing?
These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Look at Jessica, look.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to.
Safety right there.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Yeah.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
Jessica
out.
Jones, you're going to get your laugh in this shit. Yeah.
They'll get set for the free kick.
I'm watching Booster League.
Oh, he's got a chance. All right,
He said not too much to win.
Offense back on the field again. Hold and finds his man on the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down.
7-0 there. It's 25-4 last quarter.
He's got it. And he will score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Yo, this live, buddy.
In the end zone. It's hard. He thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands. This team just knows how to finish.
They got brother next week.
Saturday, Friday, Saturday, whatever.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Guys,
how brother look?
quick update on a game happening in
They
the
looking alright. They played Dinwiddie. Lost to Dinwiddie by like 2. And then they beat the shit out of them. They're gonna be premiering on this for 50 points.
I mean, Rico Butter running the score up on them niggas too, bro. I don't want to feel no sympathy, none of that shit. Cause they did us like that last whatever year it was.
Glad here.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
and how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
They ain't lost a lot of them.
To throw,
Guys are
it's
alive
O'Neal.
though.
In the preseason.
Keeps looking downfield.
Damn.
Going right and going deep.
That ain't hit that way behind. That ain't hit never backboard and pull up.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Looking left. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pitch, and the nifty runs on a terrific return.
Oh, man, gone right there.
And as a defensive
That's
lineman late in the
7-0.
game, man,
They
when you
scored,
know
boy.
it's
That's
fast,
32,
pinning your ears back, trying to
39.
get to
They
the
give me about
quarterback,
39
and
each. I've been
DBs
watching.
trying to do this. Have them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This dude is
See,
putting
Bruce Lee,
up numbers. He
he
just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
He said he got mad, so that's another twin. He said, I'm sorry. Then they came back and said, Bruce Lee might be better.
He was careful.
Hey, cousin, yeah, he said it.
That's your cousin too, though.
And when you're down
Yeah, but
later
I
in
got
the football
argument.
game,
She
you
get
just don't
mad.
get
That brother, she get that
that
shit.
was
She
a
get,
beautiful
she
run
get,
blitz.
she be on
Great job
Facebook trying to make
playing
it
the
just so they just came out the
ball
football field. I don't
understanding
give a
it might be a run to run some clock.
None of that shit don't matter.
That's right, and they make a big play for this defense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting...
Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and
That
they are
first time
close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
That's what they
This always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. This offense,
She
obviously,
thinking I'm on her. She didn't teach it. That's why she on his live, I be frying it up. Oh, fly every day. If she on his live, I swear I be frying up with these comments.
I
Somebody said,
think that's one the kick
Record
returner is
bird.
going to want to
Shit
take
fell
back.
apart,
That
boy.
was the ball probably
that
should
one
have
class took him out of
so
here.
give themselves better field position, but now they are way back.
Look, yeah, like
They got a hell of a
that.
senior class. The guy, damn.
Nah, but all they underclassmen just gone, bro. That's all that is. Like, them niggas ain't dead. Jamil's supposed to be there. You supposed to have Ray. You supposed to have got that Kamar.
Kamar can't play, got in trouble. Ray transferred, went to Avion left. And
Yeah, Avion supposed to be there
four
too.
players.
Yeah, that's
Fires to the middle.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Tevin Jones texted me outside the chat and said, for real, bro, this the first year I ain't even gonna blame Danny, yo. He said, I quit this shit.
yeah, that shit bad, bro.
Fresh set of downs.
I ain't count. When you said sir and what's on your front court, team, you can't get 10 points the whole. You might not get 10 points the whole season. And they lay us off for that right there. I'm talking about fan freak layups, hate by itself. I ain't putting surf in nail bucket this year. Oh, I ain't, man. That's man.
An open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. The 2-minute timeout arrives. And
No,
we've seen miracles in college
Go
football.
with it.
They will certainly need one here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I know people got some comments.
Looking to fire.
I must have some slick nasty tackle on called the Eagles Philly game.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a
That was
shot
bad.
there.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna stop. I was like, I want you to say,
still trying to throw stuff up against the board and see if it
bad
sticks. You're
basketball,
down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And
imagine right now you go to the gym right now and tell you with the wild shit you go one-on-one.
And go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that.
Right now, if I went to the gym right now, I said, hey, let's go hoop. And I get somebody give you the ball and give you an ISO. How you think that'll look?
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one.
Motherfucker doing two dribble ball over their head. Then they turning that motherfucker over. I ain't seen a team with, I don't know.
They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Man, they just played tumbling. When I turned to the quarter, I said, the halftime score was 13-2. She thought they cleared the score. In the next quarter, I watched was 25-4. That one right there was 9-2.
This football game, this coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Cumberland ain't bad. Well, they weren't bad last year. They got upset, but still, they should be looking up for the 25-4. That's a 4-8 team.
This aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
It's bad though. It's different when you see a team like you see some teams like they alright, like
wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips
and then you can look at a team and be like I ain't even one of them people that blame the coach, bro. Like for real, I don't know who coached that team right there.
Touchdown as they just add to
their total. Over there to get. Yeah, shit. Field goal that coach that shit gonna go left.
And on the ground.
Might look a little more structured, but it's still gonna go this way. I tell everybody, bro, I don't know how good you can coach. You put in the best system ever. A lot of that shit still be turnovers. They just don't play basketball. I can tell in 3 plays of a boy who can.
Damn, you gotta fumble that, bro.
If I throw you a pass on the wing, you catch it and throw it right back, you don't go down.
You gotta make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there.
Nah, you throw it to the wing, ain't nothing there, you throw it right back. They don't even look and see, they just know that's the ball cage. That motherfucker gotta go back to you.
Let's see what they can get going.
Right, you dribble that pass to the wing, you catch it, ain't no shot, pass it right back, don't even look.
Looking downfield, it's O'Neal.
Motherfucker run through the pass lane and they run back there behind him.
Come on, man.
There's no 5 of them ain't never played though. They got like 5 people that came off the football field.
This guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's throwing multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it down the middle. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit
let me get animation.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to...
And he throws another interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Y'all listen to this shit, though. This nigga on this call and show. Listen.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what we're seeing.
They've moved into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets to the 6.
Basically, a prostitute.
There's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game.
And that kick was perfectly
How
down
did
the
this
middle.
happen? Like, how did the
Kickoff
person even
unit
find
getting
you?
some extra work as this lead has really grown.
This shit had to be on.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. We'll start at the 25.
All right, so how did they find you? Like, to be like...
You're not being judged.
Like, how did they find you? Like, how did you... Because, you know, if somebody else is listening, it's like...
There's somebody else who might want to solicit your services.
Or...
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Like a person you already knew that was like, yo...
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of the players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win.
Man, I don't give a fuck, hat.
That type of squad. They played motivated.
You worry because the nigga ain't negotiate.
I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the
It's funny, that nigga said, I'm not going to negotiate. You tell me your secret. I mean, I ain't going to judge you. That nigga said, I just see $200. No. Niggas, I feel like I'm being judged right now. Niggas say, yeah, man, that is wild shit.
What? You said you being judged right now.